I got this degree in advertising, right? And like now what I'm seeing on YouTube and other things and websites and even Facebooks and stuff like that is you're thwarted with ads that don't work. It's okay, like it's talking ads that talk. You can't interrupt the flow of music and other things with talking. You are going to be unsuccessful at selling that product. I'm telling you, because you're gonna destroy way more than 50% of the market right up front without even considering that you're being fucking rude. And I find myself in moments of greatness, in perception, feeling, thought, in the sense of balance. Greatness in the way I'm balanced. And then boom, it's not that an ad comes, okay, honestly, because we're used to it. There's billions of fucking people used to it. But you got some dude or girl that's making their advertising and voiceover or, reporter style review. And I respect that because I was there. Okay? And you're doing your best to act. And you're like, I'm going to be professional. Like, here's Dick Dan with today's fucking forecast. Right? But now you can't thwart that onto somebody. Those people don't matter and we're cursing them. I'm not the only one that's cursing them, so I'm pissed off about it. Or dislodge from my good vibration. Okay, not sense of peace in the sense because I'm not interrupted. But what happens is you're not allowing personal selection, and when you have an advertisement. It didn't start with social media, okay? It started with TV and radio, but before that, it started with newspapers and magazines, okay? The people that are in the advertising positions now, they're not advertising. You know what? They're marketing professionals, but they're not advertising professionals. Okay, and I don't know how many like schools there are for advertising design. I went to fucking school for that, and I don't see why these people just don't get it. Because I'm at the top of my fucking blood pressure too. Yeah, because I'm passionate about this subject. Notice. Okay, so like when you want to sell an ad where a person is talking and you have an ambassador, whether it's a guy in a suit, a child, a ghetto fucking person, next to Joe Rogan selling the same crap, a housewife, a husband, an alien, okay? And if they're talking, you have to allow the presentation to include the visual concept, because what you're doing is you're taking music and programming that's not visual, okay? And you have a person that's trying to sell a product that's visually delivering the message, but you're only hearing the audio, and that's not good enough, okay? So you have to have a selection where you can choose to look at talking ads or not. And the other ads that interrupt should be melodical or with some kind of rhythm, okay, that adapts to the situation of the listener because it's music. And I don't know why nobody fucking sees it unless it's meant to annoy people and distract people and stop them from having continuity in their day and thwart voices of bullshit and direction and dictation and even tyranny and degradation that they're supposed to be desensitized and getting used to. There's my degree, motherfucker. Okay, so it's more than that. It's my life experience. That's why we pursue the things we do. Okay, somebody invented them, and they didn't have degrees when somebody invented them. Fuck you. Okay, so it is what it is. And, at the end of the day, you gotta understand your market. You gotta understand your audience. You gotta understand the consumer's perspective. You gotta understand the lifestyles in order to create advertising that is sufficient and valid for selling your product to that market, or any market for that matter. And unless you feel your market is so lucrative that you only need 2% of your audience, and you don't give a crap then your company fucking sucks because it's pissing everybody else off. That's how it works. And I have a lot of talking ads, not ads, talking videos, but you don't see me paying to promote them. That's a difference. You pay to promote media and entertainment and sustenance for creative, for thinking and learning and experiencing. You don't pay to take an authoritarian force and try to push your market around. That's fucked up. That is really fucked up. And the people that are talking in the ads, you're just getting bad fucking energy. I'm sorry to say it. You don't know it because you're innocent. You probably say, "Oh yeah, man, I always wanted to go, be on an advertisement or a talk show, or I could do that. I could do the weather like David Letterman." I could, so I get it. We need theater. We need Shakespearean shit. Okay, we need degrees of professionalism and education in the subjects that are entwined with all this too, and it's just failing. Your advertising is a failing method, and it's just a matter of time because you allow people to turn off more social media than get on social media. I tell